I'm Cheryl Taylor, and I'm from Franklin, North Carolina. Um, we have a new chapter in North Carolina that's a little bit less than 2 years old. The chapter name is His Healing, and I am lay chaplain because I volunteered since we had to have a chaplain to begin our chapter. So when I found out about this leadership training here in Melbourne, it really burned in my heart to come. Friday night, Josh divided us up into pairs and said to find someone that we didn't know and to ask God what his dream is for the other person. And the woman I was paired with prayed, and she said after prayer, "I see an ear." And she said, and inside that ear, I see it exploding and going back down and exploding and going back down. And she said, "Does that mean anything to you?" And I said, "Well, yes, because I'm deaf in my left ear. And it's not my eardrum, and it's not the auditory nerve, but it's in there where the little bones are, and they have calcified and are fused together. And surgery is not a viable option because there's about a 50-50 chance it would work, but there's also that equal chance that I would forever lose my balance." And I said, "That's not an option to me." And so she prayed, she put her hand on my ear and prayed for me, and nothing happened right away, but Jesus had said it. And then within the next day, that would be Saturday, I kept having this popping in my ear, and I prayed and I said, "Jesus, if it hurts to break up that calcium, that's okay. I submit, and if it has to hurt, that's all right." And then at our dinner table that night, different people were sharing testimonies of healing miracles that they had been used by the Lord and what Jesus did. And one man was talking across the table from me, and I couldn't quite hear him. And then all of a sudden, I could. And not only could I hear him, all my directional hearing had returned. I could hear people all over the cafeteria behind me, and I could have turned around and pointed to the person who was speaking, because my hearing was so good, I could tell not just the direction, but about the distance that they were. And that's my miracle. I praise Jesus for this. So when OSL says Jesus heals, he does.